Let us manage the core. We sell this one. We have all infantry at 3 stars now. That is fantastic. Just overstrengthening. And we switch Marshal now to the Panzer 4D. No strength, so you're back in action. We kept a low profile for a while. Overstrength and elite replacements. Overstrength on these guys. We have you at 3 stars now. We have Locanos at 3 stars. Fantastic. What did I miss? Oh, there he is. There, yeah, okay. That was it for the core management. And here's the experience situation before Reims and just after Dunkirk, of course. That's our convention that we measured after battles. So after Dunkirk is before Reims. You can see that we accomplished something that I did not expect. We have all infantry now above 3 stars. Whereas you can see we still had some really serious stragglers in the original playthrough, especially Mueller was not doing well at this point. He was a pioneer and they don't gain that much XP. Not good, but you can see we're doing much better. So these are just the numbers. Let me also show you the graphical presentation, which I think is more illustrating. Illustrates it better. To the left we have the infantry, showing that we started the 1940 campaign. We started it at a high level because we had already played with emphasis on gaining XP in 1939. So you can see over here to the left we start higher. We started all around. That can't be. Oh, that's because that's at 0. That's the problem when you use straight lines in with this type of graph. But we started at an average around, what's that, 212 or so. And we started below 200 in the original. So that's good, but we can't just keep it like this. We can't keep the distance like this. It has to increase, otherwise we're not doing it any better in 1940. And the difference is the green line. That's the difference between these two, and that difference has to increase, otherwise we're not improving it. And you can see indeed it is. We are putting some fitting straight lines to the graphs here to show that we have a slope of 11.4 here and a slope of 8.86 here. And that's actually a 29% higher slope on the experience gain that we had, so the lines are diverging. The redo experience line is actually increasing faster, 29% faster than the original. So it started higher and it's rising faster. And you can see already now our average, that's after Dunkirk, the mean XP has gone above 300. That does not mean that everybody is above 300, but they are. Whereas they were marking around 260 or so in the original at this stage. And I'll also show the minimum in the next slide. That's also very useful. But you can also see another thing, and that is that our difference between the two increased dramatically at Calais, because we played it very differently with much more farming. Even the crappy weather didn't ruin it for us. And that difference actually didn't go up after Dunkirk, because Dunkirk was played in a similar manner. So that's an interesting observation, that this difference, which is now 43, that's a lot of difference between the two. And when you take a look at average experience, but it actually came from Dunkirk. It didn't increase further at. It came from Calais. It didn't actually increase any further at Dunkirk, because Dunkirk is the operational plan was similar in the redo, but it was Calais that increased it. If we hadn't done Calais, both of them both of them would have gone down. The Calais would have been lower. You can see here that you can also see there's a distinct difference from the slope here. The increase from in Calais was modest in the original, and it's much higher here. That gives us this. For the tanks, not that interesting, but even though we are not too concerned with the tanks, we see that we are still above experience, but the difference is more erratic here because I'm not deliberately playing for tank XP, but I am playing for getting XP on the tanks when I can get it, and especially when we introduce new tank, we try and boost it to 1-star in the first battle in which it participates. But also I have an objective now. I want to get character to 3 stars by the end of 1940, because it allows having him switch out or be out in some battles in 1941. It's not just an objective it's a nice objective to meet. I also took a look at the development of the infantry experience, both the average and the minimum for both, and that's actually quite interesting to look at. You can see that again we have the difference between the two curves here. Here's the original, that's the same you saw in the last slide. That's the original line, and this is the redo line. And it is, as we know, we started high, and we also increasing faster. But then another important point is that the minimum for the redo is much higher than for the original. This is much better rotation, much more emphasis on lifting everybody up to above 3 stars, and as we know, the minimum now is close to the average, so that means that's not much spread in the XP on the infantry, whereas originally at this point in time after Dunkirk, I still had infantry units that were sitting at, I think it was actually Mühlner sitting at 210 here. Terrible, because it takes a long time to go from 210 to 300. Here we're doing much better, and it's intentional. And all of this has to do with my underestimating Field Marshal in the original. It is a very punishing difficulty. Yeah, that was it for the experience situation. Let us deploy the boys. We can start over here with Marshal, HQ, Berlin, Goose, Mühlner. We have these two guys with us as well over here, and we have the Junkers level bomber. Over here we have, as I said, I don't have the patience for Lent, so I'm coming in with Nate, and with Heinrich Bear. Ace is not doing anything more in 1940. We have John Walk. We have these two guys. Is that correct? No, I think it's like this. Nope, it is here. And yeah, and we have Fenris. So we have Kasha here. We have you two guys, and we have Soro, Ole Dier, Drenger, Fenris, Brent, Lucas, Rogue Saber, no, Rogue Saber, Bakalut here, doesn't make any difference really, Michael. We have Ursulet and we have Roses. You can see all little artillery deployed again. Seems to be becoming a habit. Yeah, that's it for the deployment. And here's the operational map for battle number 9 in 1940. Reims, we have 100% soft cap, of course. We couldn't get it lower than that, even if we tried. It's an offensive battle, definitely, but we also get counterattacked, although not to the extent that is the intention. We have the initiative, and we don't earn any prestige per turn. The enemy units are mostly inexperienced, although there are 2 French 1-star fighters and Colonel Jean-Jacques, 1-star cavalry. Strength 18 sounds scary, it isn't. And then Captain Rommel in a Sharp B1, Strength 17. Inexperienced but pretty strong unit, and you don't want to get hit by him, but we're also not going to. The weather is pretty foul here, 20% clouded and 9% rain, and it can obviously turn muddy. This is not good weather, so we're bringing a minimal air force to as a consequence of that. Important to note is they have 8 core slots, but in this case not important. Of course it's important that it's 20 turns, but the 8 core slots don't have any influence at all. They're not going to get to a level where they can start buying reinforcements. We're playing a campaign here that means we always need to win the battles. That is always the first objective, and it has to be met. But after that, we mix that objective with actually developing our core. And at this difficulty level, what matters most is gaining experience, because Field Marshal is very punishing. And that means we need to rotate units around, and we also need to play in a manner that gets us most XP. As you know, it means farming, and although I hate it, that's the optimal way to do it. So we are not deployed with the intention of winning the battle convincingly. We are deployed with the intention of winning the battle and gaining as much XP out of it as possible. This battle, the way I play it, is very easy, so I can focus a lot on gaining experience. Objective wise, for this battle, we want to put 2 stars on Fenris, the last anti-tank gun, below 2 stars. I want to get Goose to 3 stars, he's very close, so that's easy. Regis and Bumper, I would like to have a crack at 3 stars with them, as well as 3 stars with Heinrich Bear. This should not be difficult. And if we don't get it in this battle, we just need to get it by the end of 1940. Our medium terms goals are, we would like to see if we can put 3 stars on one of the anti-tank guns. I am not sure we'll be able to do this. I want Kasha at 3 stars, because it gives me the flexibility that Kasha can take breaks. So we can have other units go into action. For example, Rondorf will join us. We also want to finally put 3 stars on Lent. I wanted to do it in this battle, but nah. I need to have somebody cover for Lent when he screws up, so he's not going to be deployed as the sole tag bone. And I want to get John Walk to 3 stars as well before 1940. Having both John Walk and Lucanus at 3 stars at the end of 40, and maybe also these 2 guys at 3 stars at the end of 40, is quite an achievement. Some considerations. This is an easy battle if you do it right. And the key really is to not capture the central objective until the end, because this central objective has a lot of triggers attached to it. Well, 2 triggers, actually only 1 trigger. If you capture it, you trigger an air attack from Reims, and you trigger a sizable counter attack from the southeast corner. That's where we have Captain Amon. We don't want to do that. And of course it's abusive to not do it, but that's the way we play. So I'm not going to activate that counter attack or the air attack, and that means we get the battle it almost becomes a completely different battle when you don't capture it compared to if you capture it. And the plan, I should say, is almost the same as I've used before, but I added, increased the amount of farming, of course. And I should also just note that if you capture a tell, you can absolutely do it, but you'll have to deal with a counter attack, and then when you get down to Reims, you might also run into reinforcements, and honestly, it's not worth it. Okay. yeah, we're better off not triggering that counterattack, and then we focus on farming instead of killing the French units down here. That also means that they can't buy any reinforcements, so we just trigger existing core. We farm existing core units. And also, if we don't trigger them, we get the additional benefit that the French Air Force down there, there are 4 units that will not activate. They just sit here passive. And you can do, when you do that, you can do the most abusive maneuver in the whole campaign. And that is, we can sneak Regis and Bumper down south like this, past here, and in behind the enemy airfield here, and sit and kill the enemy air force. And the AI will not respond. It's incredibly abusive, and you need to know the map. And it also tells you how bad the game is at playing, that it just sits there. Oh, what are they doing? They don't react to it at all. And I mean, that's the way the game is designed. So it's very abusive, but it's a way to get, again, this boosting we want to do with Regis and Bumper. When I deploy them early on in the campaign, I want them to farm because they don't get that much to do early on. We simply don't get hit by enough air attacks in the early battles to justify the presence of these 2 guys. Or to fully justify it, we need to boost that up by having them farm. Later on, they become absolutely essential for the air defense, but at the moment, it's not like they're not the most useful, but we know they become useful later on. I should say that I don't have the patience for Lent here. I only have 1 TAC bomber with me, and I picked Nate instead to try and get that second hero on him, because Lent just hits like an old lady. But I have there are 2 battles left where I will be deploying more TAC bombers, so Lent will be deployed in the last 2 battles and then get to his 3 stars. He hasn't seen much action. I also should say I considered farming the 105mm artillery located here. I gave up on it because you can't capture the victory hex, and he's sitting in the victory hex. So if you push him out of the victory hex, he just goes back in. But after having done it, I think you can do it by running him out of ammo and then push him out. Then he won't, and then you can block him from going back in with, for example, an artillery piece, and then he'll take replacements instead. I think you can do it, but I didn't investigate it. But after the battle, I realized it might actually be possible. Then you get maybe 15 turns of farming a 105mm artillery that should easily bring one infantry unit to maximum XP. But I didn't do it. I only brought a small air force here. That's the Junkers and Heinrich Bear and Nate because of the foul weather. And also, remember, we don't want the Snookers killing everything. But also, it's justified by not just by farming, but also by the weather. Let's have a look at the battle plan. In the first phase, we want to get to the N River as fast as possible. Just clean everything north of it, except the AA gun sitting up here. Just ignore him. You can also ignore the anti-tank gun here if you like, or an anti-tank gun here if you like, but we kill them because we're trigger happy. And we want to farm. So we capture all these, kill a lot of stuff, and capture all the objectives, and then get forward to the N River as fast as we can. We don't capture the central objective here. We don't take it until the end. We just sit and block it with the auxiliary bridge engineer. We also don't capture Attigny in the beginning because we want to use the spotting for ambushing. We also, in this phase, we trap and destroy the initial French Air Force. That's 2 fighters and a Botez. And after that, there's not going to be any enemy air attacks because the 4 French fighters and bombers sitting down here are passive, and they're not going to activate because we don't activate them by not capturing the central objective here at the N River. Phase 2. We destroy the French mobile forces over here. We ambush the units that are sitting in this area here by using the spotting from Attigny, and we also kill there's a Char D1 here, and there's also Colonel Jean-Jacques is out here. We kill them. So that's kind of our special military operation on the left, as I call it. We kill that, just kill the mobile stuff. There's infantry left down here that we can deal with afterwards. We also capture the objective here, and we At the end, we capture Athénée when we don't need the spotting out anymore, and we also get down here south of the Aisne River into outflank the objective here, which we'll take in the next phase. And also in this phase, we start farming the 75mm artillery here with Mjølner. Phase 3, we finish the job on the left, and then we just completely abandon it and swing everything in towards Reims and also down towards the bonus unit that we can get down here. We also capture the one here just by surrendering the Renault tank sitting in that objective. We capture a lot of stuff here, Brand, Fisme, etc. And also in this phase we have brought Regis and Bumper down south here, down to the enemy airfield, and they use their own spotting, so they sit next to the enemy air units and just sit and farm them. You can see they are having fun here, trying to get to 3 stars, get some kills. 3 stars on them would be fantastic. So that's what we do in phase 3. It's most important is we completely we clean up our left flank, and then we just swing down towards Reims, and then we also start farming here, and we kill the stuff over here, and we in contact with Reims with already 7 turns before the victory before the battle is over. So very, very, very quick action here. That's typically what you can do when you know the maps. Phase 4, we start farming. Also we capture the objective here. We don't actually take the bonus unit until in phase 5. I'll just explain that when we get to it. We also capture the objectives here. We continue farming with Regis and Bumper. John Walk joins just in case they are a little bit slow, but they are the first priority when it comes to hitting. So John Walk will have to give way if they hit too much, or if it looks like they're gonna do it themselves, then John Walk will have to give way. We also managed to arrange farming of the 105mm artillery piece down here at Reims. That's decent, but we don't get as many hits in on them as we would have gotten on the artillery piece up here. Phase 5, yeah, we capture the objective in the southwest corner. That's just a scout. That's easily done. We also capture the bonus unit. That condition is, as far as I can tell from having looked through campaign files, it's usually checked at any turn after you have captured the victory hex, or the hex that triggers it. So even though it actually gets blocked by the engineer that we push out, we can take it the turn after. That's just a nice little thing to know. You don't have to worry about having that hex free for a unit just after having captured it. It usually, at least that's my understanding, usually doesn't work like that. But you can absolutely have it that if it's checked the turn after, of course, then, and only check the turn after. But it's checked from the turn after and then until the end, usually. We also wrap up farming here. You can see we have a lot of farm tracks going on. That's the 105mm, that's the 75mm getting farmed here, and we kill off the enemy air units here. You can see how many hits they take before they get killed, and we kill them all, managed to do it, and we collect a decisive victory. Key tactics for this battle: we are using air traps up here, and I'm using it in a special way here because we're a little bit thin in our air defenses. Well, we're not, but we want to take them out convincingly. So what I'm doing is I am using the auxiliary unit to set a pretty risky air trap, and then I'm coming in with a fighter that gets into a derived. Remember, Potes have 2 spotting, so we can have a fighter kill and then kill the fighter, and that's it. And that's what I described here. I'm using the auxiliary for a risky air trap. Initially, you don't want to. Normally, it's not recommended to do these air traps with just one single fighter covering, not at this difficulty level. We also outflank. We outflank this, and we outflank this one. We ambush in this area here. That's mainly just to get them forward and kill themselves while I'm busy dealing with the stuff over here as well. So it's a way to take both care of the French forces out here and the French forces here. We also kill passive units on the airfield, and we do push farming as we've described. That's when we hit a unit, push it back, and then it takes replacement and has carried over suppression. Our game mechanics that we exploit is we exploit there's a time trigger. Instant turn 2 they activate over here. And also these guys activate. No, they don't. But the guys over here activate in turn 2. And also there's a lot of passive units. I think most of them up here that are in victory or in flags are in towns or whatever are passive. And we exploit the main trigger in the battle. That is, we don't capture this one until the end. I'm not the first one to do this. It's a known abusive move in this battle that changes the battle from being mildly difficult to being ridiculously easy. Yeah, that's it for the operational map, and I will switch over now to the live play, and I hope you enjoy it. And here we go. You can start here with Sorrow, Bagalut, Nate. Okay, somebody's gonna get nothing to do over here. Nash. Unless we have a kill here. Unless we don't have a kill, but I think that's a kill. Okay, you just get nothing. Then move forward here with Kasha and Goose Boy. Fire. We need someone in the front. It's your job. Good test target. Ole Deer. And we just need to confirm we can suppress you. And we hit him again. Then move in here and hit from the half track for XP. Good one. Quite amazing you had 3 projector for that. That's 2 XP. That's a nasty trap for fighter. We cleared the road so we can get forward. Okay, over here we come forward and we say artillery. Oh, complete suppression. Kill him. And do this, capture, move forward here. Move here. Build Berlin. And here we can't afford to hit him because we need to make sure they don't have spotting on this. HQ gobbles that up. Get over here with Build Berlin, ready for your next target. Remember they are entrenching, so cost just went up. Oh yeah, that's why I don't do that with the core units. Bad choice. They're really big, these fighters. And Brent has good stopping power. Okay, move in here. Good one, Regits. Would like to have. I think we can get one. You guys to 3 stars. It's the last battle in 1940 where you're both participating. That was a bit lucky. Now we can try and kill the Potes. Otherwise we just have to. Otherwise we would have to ambush him. Now, Ole Deer and Fenris, show me some of your moves here, Brent. Means we can't kill him because we need his spotting on this one. Get this one suppressed, that's good, then we kill him. We move you here. He spots you and you get hit by cavalry. That cavalry. It actually sees all. It see. Oh, so that's actually okay. It's actually better if we kill him now than we're using our capacity for killing. That stinks. Goose Boy, and now a bit of a strange thing we do here. We need to get you forward so you're not hitting that but Nash can hit. Get some XP for that. And unfortunately, you know how it is, you can't do this. It's not a realistic estimate. Now we trust it, and your next target is here. That's a passive unit. I need to get you in here next turn. We can't sit here, we can get Brand here. And we want to get some spotting on the airfield. Nate, you handle that. Fire. Theoretically, you might end up with without complete suppression, but it's highly unlikely. Maybe we can even kill him now. No. It's like, yeah, might as well ask Lind. Get ready for helping with this. We killed the protest, which is unusual. That's not a passive artillery, so don't invite him. Let's get forward. He comes in to hit here. We are moving to the next target. Remember, they are entrenching, so the price just went up. It's okay to kill him. Cool. Get in with the HQ and gobble it up. Forward here. And we want to have this one. Do I need a master attack for that? Yeah, I do. Mule has an initiative here, so just make his life miserable. This. Get you moving to your next target. That's probably going to be this one. But remember, they are entrenching, so price keeps going up. That's a trap. I wonder if I can get you with... You see, you can't do this, obviously. Moving in here, and then we say... You could also do that, but 1 XP on the infantry. Goose Boy has to come over here to take the airfield. And we would like to try and kill you. Get a bit of XP for that. Is this... Does anybody want this slot? No. Just for XP. Uldir moves in here. Rogue Saber. We may have to follow up with artillery here, but I think it's a kill. Michael. Nate. The entrench. And then don't just go in and hit this all guns blazing, but do this with Goose Boy. Attack. Okay, cool. Now you move in here. We may get a scout. Where's my... We may end up with a scout coming forward here. Let's just have Michael sit here. We can go in and cover here. You move forward to here. They come forward with a scout, they'll see you. You just need to be a little bit careful. You want to position doing here. I want to have you come in here. We resupply in first. have a lot of artillery ready for action over here. Get you guys on your way to the southern airfield. Get you in here. You move away. Cassia, just stay like this. I think it's... we just don't want to have you hit by that Shah. We made your life miserable. We can fire here. I may be able to take this one now, but he is entrenching. Gotcha. HQ, just follow. Then we can get you resupplied. And we don't want to have... I don't think he will actually come out to hit. I think he can see, right? Yeah. I don't think he would, but let's just line up for killing him. Nice, I want you over here. Once in a while the scout will come forward to here, I think it is. Or here. I'm not completely sure what makes him come forward or what makes him not come forward. Are you pointing at something? No. Okay. They come forward now on our left. Resupply here. We have time to resupply you two guys. Okay. Unless you're already 2 stars. Now the intention is that we get you here. We get Michael in here. Get you here. Goose Boy and Michael. And somebody needs to get spotting on the AA gun. Oh, you are resupplied, so that's cool. We'll try and kill him. Somebody follow up, please. We have a lot of artillery available. Anybody needing to resupply? Brent would like to resupply. Question is, don't let the Shah hit Kasha. It's for movement, so Kasha, you just... I would actually like to have you resupply and get into this mess. Have Nash take over. And get some stuff resupplied while we're at it. Good. You two guys are now on what looks like a suicide mission. We can try and pin the Shah. That's a good idea. And then now we should get a scout ambushed. Which we absolutely love doing. What do we have? We can get forward here. Berlin. I may need you to help kill the Shah over here. Smack him one. Wants to resupply. Well, focus forward. You can do this. You need to sit here for a while now. Get you resupplied. Use yours on your way. Here we are okay. It's cool. Hey, you need to know what you're doing. Are you pointing at something? Yeah. This one takes a little bit longer. Yeah, okay. That's a double artillery. It's actually a bit stupid now that I think of it. We will have to say, Michael, you're a little bit We have a range. No, this is now important. You come here, nice, and help with master attack. We get... Just need to suppress him a little bit, then we can smack him back here with the deer. Move in and block his retreat. And now we need serious suppression on that shot. And we got 2 from the level bomber hit here. They can be really hard to suppress. We got him almost. We can... Who's this? Brent? We'll just expand our artillery and we get forward here, and that should be okay. If we're really lucky we can do this, but my experience is that you get nothing, so just do this. Okay, you're cool. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this one. We're trying to pin the Shah. No. But that is not going to happen. I need to kill him. I would like to have Nate stay out of that business. Okay, we can resupply you. We can pin the Shah. We can try and kill this, no point. No, we don't. Let's just try and pin the Shah. It's the more conservative approach. We okay with this? Here we say we can hit you now, and no, sorry, these guys can continue. Now is the time where you need to know what you're doing. Under normal circumstances, that would be considered suicidal. Just go in and hold this. Don't capture, absolutely not. Can I get you into... continue. This we can do. Just position yourself here. You need to take a little break. You haven't earned that much XP. That's kind of a shame. I think we are just going to resupply here. He is. I think he won't move out, but just de-entrench a bit. Okay, who wants to now? That's a Hotchkiss and that's Samura. Who wants to get ambushed? There's a duty target for you here. Another one. No, I think the double artillery is worth it. They're trying to get around us here. That kind of stinks. Yeah, we would like to have you not mess around over here. Ah, crap. Resupplied here. We need to get Michael resupplied. Now you're freaking tempting me to hit here. And no punishment for it. This one is kind of not something we are interested in right now. If I get over here with all the deer, I can finish him. And just stay here. That's okay to de-entrench. But move out. to take him at some point. Should we bring the Shah forward now? This is probably the wise choice. Okay, and no. Need you resupplied, I think. You're in position, we are... I need to know what you're doing. It's insane you can do this. We still need to be a little bit careful, especially Kasha is not necessarily safe, but I think you can hold the flank. We can get Kasha in here, we can get artillery. Start de-entrenching this stuff, it's going to be useful at some point. We have this where we want it. Can increase the artillery presence here. No, then they won't hit. You take this when we don't need the spotting from it anymore. Goose. You can resupply. Resupply. A little bit running out of steam here. US, okay, this is okay. What's the HQ doing? Just come in behind them here where they don't see. Yeah. Another one. Okay, the artillery tore him apart. We can also get the Shah. We are resupplied here. We need you resupplied. Good one, Fenris. I think we are definitely resupplied now. I think we got the Shah now. We are getting you as well. Let's push him. No. Getting some. Did he fire back? Okay, we have now secured this front. We want you forward now, Mr. Shah. Get yourself ambushed. We can switch stuff in towards the center. It's okay to sit here, that makes you extra juicy. I wonder if... No, I don't think the Shah will attack him, but the Shah will go for here, so it's okay. Okay. Now we have a little bit of a situation here. That was crappy suppression. Let's get you. We're still on our way south. It is so sick you can do this. They can't reach them. They can see them. They're just like, oh, that's okay. That's what the Bosch like to do. And we are just for the entrenching. Yeah, that's a little bit more serious for you there, Fenris. Good job. Yeah, I'll take the first break here, and I'll be back. And we are back. We've cleaned it up on that's our left flank. We get out of this, we get forward here. No. I think. Really? Oh, that's a +6. Let's just do it. And we are looking. What kills do we get in here with them to hit? No, he's not completely suppressed. We'll take losses if you hit him. Gasha. That guy has entrenchment, keep that in mind. One strafe here. Now move in here. I'm going to lure them to hit. Even this guy can be lured out. Cash is just farming. You come here. Resupply, move. Boost point here. Need to allocate some artillery over here now. They can't see you into this. And this, most of the action for the rest of the battle will be farming. I need you to get out of this now. Or get away from here. You're kind of not being very useful. So we need to go, and we also do resupply. Check. Oh yeah, we also need these guys inbound. We good? Okay, so you are farming, but maybe I want you out hitting. No, we can't. It's important that we need a double artillery behind you. Now this will attract 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think you get hit by a tank if you spend your ammo I would like to have. And do this. Then we have to figure out how to kill him. Problem solved. Gasha, you're farming this one. Can you come here? We'll resupply. No point really. Completely pointless. Don't waste your ammo with that. I can see you need to resupply. Manish Bear, get up here. Why did I get you positioned over here? That's XP. Oh, good one there, Sorrow. I wonder what that netted. Probably not. We get him now. I think you prefer this a bit. Mjolnir wants to farm that one. We can de-entrench here. We can do this. Kill you. Do this, then we can hit you with Goose. gets XP. I'm pretty sure Mjolnir gets more XP for this than he does for than HQ. How? Why are they firing back every time? Well, not every time, but it's just, yeah, it's that. What do we get for XP? +2. Yeah, it's just. You just don't have the initiative over them. There's no point doing this unless we think we can hit him, and we can't. Uldir can do this cool move. And we come in now and we start hitting them. Yeah, okay. 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 What? They've been hitting Fenris. Is it because he knows not the XP? Continually. 312. Then of course we don't hit anything. That was a hit. Get you resupply. Can we? Oh, I forget. Do I have a Stuka? No, I don't. You're not available. Now we are taking you out. Get resupply ready for action, and we are. Two, three, four. We also really want to get out of this now. We don't want to allocate too much over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mjolnir's now farming. Probably be better to hit him a couple of times instead. But done is done. Goose. Get you ready for attacking that one. Can I get a strafer? Okay, this is looking good. We continue here. There's a fighter. Hit something, will you guys? It's pathetic. Uldir is just spoiling. We're good. He wasn't interested. We can go and watch out for how you hit him. This should be okay. Should have hit from a half track. Except. Okay, Drenger. You're wasting my freaking time with him. Yeah, we definitely need to cover here, so come forward with Cassia. Is this closed? It is. Let me get this one now. Oh, it's clouded. That's an important kill. Can we get him? Please. Don't worry about here, they are not going to be interested. Keep hitting him, Mjolnir. Ah, crap. Oh man. Where are you going to be helping? Yeah, then you have to go and de-entrench the engineer. Okay, who is this? We need the entrenching here. We continue hammering away here. We good? What's the initiative on those? It's a +6. We'll hit him multiple times instead. Like this. And we stop when we have you. No, if you kill him, he comes forward and we don't have enough artillery, so that's a negative. You have to stand in. I need that freaking airfield now. Get this one done quickly. No, you don't spend your ammo on. Spend your time on that. Okay, are you guys still messing around here? Or we have to call in John Walk. We'll do that just to, in case you start sucking. that's okay. Go. I think I'll try and get the XP for Cassia. And then we move. Let's grab it. Move. You are now on your way to take the engineer. Just for good measure, but you should gobble stuff up. And you are... Send him this way. Crap. Well, they can see you without ammo. Bill Berlin. You guys are not hitting anything. I'll have to bring in John Walk and see how whether that motivates them. We are moving down here. We okay. This is spotted. Go and farm. I want to deflect him in this direction first. Not sure. Okay. But it's the most XP gaining target on the map. Get artillery down here. Oh man, I love abusing map knowledge. They're not going to do anything if there's nothing. They don't see anything of interest. We good? Taking replacements, then we come and hit here. Resupply. No. It's a little bit more serious. Ah, Bill Berlin. Just kill him now. You just can't get what you want. Where is... Ole Deer needs to come in here and screen this off. Start the entrenching. Oh. Don't get spotted. No, we want to do this one as fast as we can. Okay. Yeah, that stinks, Heinrich. You don't have anything. Let's get you maybe something over here. Maybe we'll push him out of that. Okay. Yeah, I'll take another break here and I'll be back. And we are back. Let's continue here. Now we want to deflect him away. Don't kill him. And then get out of that. And I think we're going to have you... Can we get this one? And it's lights out. Do we have an infantry with us here? We have you. Wounded Deer comes in here. With the entrench. That should spoil enough of their movement. Otherwise they can come and hit you on the river hex, but this is okay. Not get to, and he's passive. But we are obviously not hitting him yet, then we get trashed. Cash also will get trashed. Don't hit yet. Are you in a position to do this without getting trashed? Big attack. Strength out of that. Okay, just I think we keep it like this. Keep hitting them. Yeah, we need to bring in John Walk. This is going too slow. This is too slow. We move in like this. No. Let's get you some action. We also come in here with more artillery. Just screen this off, Cash. And we should try and get you some more XP up, actually. Also need to block here. You also need to move out of that. Don't give him anything interesting. Kill him. I don't see you here. Here they see you, that's why I want to knock out the lights. You handle that. Nash, well. We don't have that many targets left. Can we have some fun here? Yeah, because we are not letting him come forward now. We'll just kill him. Let's get this going again, Mjolnir. We're good? Be careful. Okay, and there. Will dear spoil here visibly? Switch. Can I interest you in some replacements or? That's gotta be XP. Not bad. Be okay for the rest of the battle. Can't do this, you'll get trashed. You need some help, guys. John Walker has arrived. And he's got a block in here. It's still our airfield. So I can get with you. They do nothing. We still have to collect the bonus unit that happens down here. From the half track. Yeah, we need to stay. It's okay. Just cover the position. We took replacements now, so that's what we wanted. And then we need to hit him carefully. Oh no 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 no. You are taking some damage. No, he's not. You'll kill him, Goose. Okay, we'll gamble that he is now going to take replacements. From down here, we hit here. Move in here to keep him away. Short work. Now be careful. Good one there, Mjolnir. Okay, we need to collect the bonus unit here. Ulti is just spoiling. Get some more XP here. Don't let him move, then we're fine. Take some replacements. No. Don't tempt that engineer. I don't think I want him forward. Maybe we get who's to handle this. Okay. That's the bonus. Sharpie. Just move away. Ulti can just go and hold it. We can move our stuff back to here. Ulti just hold this visibly. Not bad, not bad. Goose. Who wants to go and have some fun here as well? Fenris. You handle this. Oh, we can't. We killed the fighter. We killed the fighter. That was a kill, all right. We can entrench here. I think not much left for you guys. Maybe something for you over here. Unless you have to go and help with this, but I think we got them. And after we brought in the artillery, it kind of went fast. 287, 298, yeah, you will get. Is that 3 stars? Almost. One of them at 3 stars, that's pretty freaking decent. Yeah, then it kind of becomes uninteresting. Wants to go and hit him. Somebody who wants XP. Keep it blocked. That's Gooseboy's job. Probably get a lot of XP by hitting him, but you have no need for it. We'll get in with Fenris instead. But we're almost. I mean, it's almost done for. You take over. It's kind of uninteresting now. They're not gonna do anything. Oh, another one. Please push him. Okay. Where is it? Is it here? It's Captain Omar. You need to earn 1 XP, so just hit something there. I think we got it. Then you are at 3 stars. That's amazing. Boards give a lot of XP. Resupply. That's kind of not interesting anymore. We can do it with. Oh yeah, let's get some XP here. You are aware of the consequences when you kick him out. Or you're willing to eat the consequences. Just cover here. Just for XP. And we don't have any targets. Yeah, it kind of got uninteresting here towards the end. Oh, he goes into a vent, so. But I was kind of calculating we would get worse weather than this. Okay. Take this. This time we kill him. This might not go well. They went okay. Oh, we actually want to do this one. That was... No. Good one. There, Mjølner. And a bit for large. Yeah, cool. They are not gonna move. They have not been activated. Kill farm. We want to see if Regits can get some more XP. Maybe even a junk hero. 292 and then 300. Yeah, that's not bad. And we finish the job now. Flying from your half track. 314. 1 XP for that. Yeah, that's the best we can do here. You can engage them over here, but it just gets messy. This is safer and we can get some farming done, as you can see. That's all that matters. Yeah. Decisive victory, save the replay. Why did it take time to try to buy spam? No, yeah, it can actually buy spam, but nowhere to buy it. Yeah. Yeah, we just left them. It's not worth it. Engaging them is not worth it. And then Dijon, that's a good upgrade. Much better fuel. Yeah, I'll go and prepare Dijon, and I will see you